I'm not gonna pretend I played this game a ton growing up, but look at this shit. This motherfucker just exploded. So in this video, I'm gonna go over RoboCop Versus Terminator, which to me is a game I'd never actually heard of, but I randomly found it on my collection of ROMs that I had on my iconic arcade machine. And truthfully, this game is pretty good. Like, I've been having a good time playing through this, and in my opinion, the Sega Genesis version that I've been playing, this is a underrated classic. This game is, I wouldn't say the most advanced in mechanics, but it's a good game. So let's take a look. I'm not gonna act like I know too much about RoboCop because that's not true. But what I do know is I really liked the Terminator growing up, and the first two movies to me were like a gold standard of cinema for my 10-year-old self. But I ended up taking a look through my ROM collection, and I was like, what is this shit? RoboCop Versus Terminator. And I'd never actually heard of this, and I was like, you know what, let's give this a try. Let's see if this is one of those weird movie tie-in junk games or if this is actually something good. And truthfully, completely surprised at how good this game is. And I'm going to say good in the way that it's not like it has some crazy deep mechanics or it's, you know, overly complex, but it's just fun to play. You have this overpowered rapid-fire pistol with a bunch of other crazy-ass guns that you can get. But the cool thing, and I actually tried the Super Nintendo version just so anybody who's an elitist of either these Genesis or Super Nintendo versions, and the Sega Genesis version I just want to highlight is substantially better, and the main reason, and I promise it ties into the whole guns and everything I'm talking about, the main reason is people, like, they fucking explode. Like, there's blood everywhere when you shoot everybody. And it just feels cool. It looks good when you're shooting an enemy and these guys are just blowing up. The other thing is, like, they did some cool touches. If you look, you can shoot the fire hydrants off. You can shoot windows. There's guys who shoot you from the windows, and even them, if you shoot them from the window or hit the window while you're shooting at them, you see their, like, blood splatter on the glass. Like, this shit looks cool. This reminds me of, like, the heavy violence you'd see in old 80s action films. Again, I'm not going to tell you there's anything that's particular deep in terms of the mechanics of this game. And to be honest, there's a lot of shit that's broken. Like, it feels almost impossible to dodge some of the bullets when you're shooting at guys. But, you know what? I don't really give a shit because it feels fun. Like, it looks cool and it's exciting seeing the world kind of get destroyed as you're shooting at stuff and seeing each of these, like this guy looks like Vic Mackey from The Shield. Like, look at this motherfucker. But look, you start shooting him with your weird grenade launcher thing and he just explodes. Just, again, pile of blood. I don't understand what the storyline for this game is. There's like a 20-minute fucking write-up or something at the beginning, but this shit's fun. And like, the guns also, I just want to highlight, are goddamn ridiculous. Like, you can choose between your, I guess actually, just looking at it. Oh, so you can choose between the guns you picked up. But okay, so this one's the weirdest gun. You shoot this, you shoot this thing, it's like grenades, but if I move, they follow me. They like are a magnet grenade launcher or something. Never seen this shit in any video game I've ever played. But when you're oh, it's like slowing down now. It's like, it's testing the Pi 4. But like, you start shooting this thing. Oh shit, you can move it up and down. I actually didn't really fuck with this gun before when I was playing this live. This is sweet. So look, you shoot this, and they just follow you. And anybody they touch, they just destroy. Like, chop them into pieces. So look, I've actually been coming back to this game in recent. Oh, I never used this gun. This one's fucking sweet too. But I never actually really. Oh shit. Sorry. No, so this game here, it's, oh yeah, I remember this. This game here, it's, I'm not gonna say it's reinventing the wheel, and there might be, I don't know, some games that might play a little better or something. This game here, though, it's fun. It's just, it's not generic, but it's also not reinventing the wheel. It's just a well-done side-scrolling shooter, and truthfully, I can get with it. I like the environment. I like even the graphics, even for Sega Genesis. I always remember the Sega Genesis kind of coming in second place to the Super Nintendo, but I think this looks better than the Super Nintendo version that also doesn't have blood or any cool shit. So in my opinion, this game, like, it looks good on the Sega Genesis and plays well on the Sega Genesis, and it's just good fun. It's a good game worth playing. So yeah, if you haven't played this, I heavily recommend giving RoboCop Versus Terminator a try. Like, it's a generally good game to play, generally fun game to check out.